Oh, hey, you're watching Colteastwood, so don't take it personal, you pansies.
Hey, it's Colteastwood. I finally got some actual news and some real answers about Dead Island 2. It's kind of interesting, and maybe you saw this coming a mile away, but Dead Island 2 isn't only delayed by reason of development problems or redevelopment or starting from scratch. Dead Island 2 is suffering what we can only assume is the same fate that Aliens Colonial Marines faced with Gearbox being thrown into a legal mess after the release of the game when people weren't happy with it. So what's actually happened is, according to a friend of mine who has an inside source, Dead Island 2 has changed hands more than once, and as far as we knew, Techland left, the game went to Yager Studios, they fired them, and then the game went to Sumo Digital. And I've talked about that in previous videos, but according to my friend, the game has changed hands to another company besides that, which he doesn't know about. But another rumor to add on top of that is he thinks that Techland is in a battle to try and get Dead Island back as a franchise for them from Deep Silver. The problem that comes with the game changing hands so many times is the source code that was used to build the game in the first place and is used as a foundation, as a jumping off point for Dead Island 2, has been messed with, has been tweaked, or fouled up by different ideas from Yager Studios and Sumo Digital, and Deep Silver is not happy with the way the game's turned out. One of the nasty things that Sumo Digital is doing, allegedly, to fuel the whole money fountain from the game through microtransactions. Think about it, microtransactions in a Dead Island game. Paying for upgraded weapons, paying for extra perks, paying for different upgrades. Can you imagine that? This friend of mine played the game 2 years ago at E3. He said that he was invited into the room by Yager Studios and they were able to play the game all night until the sun came up. I said, how was it? He said, it was awesome. I said, really? He goes, yes, the game was so fun. It was so good. It was everything I wanted it to be. And I said, well, what went wrong? He goes, I don't know. We were running around. You'd see some other guy that was playing online and you'd run over to him and help him bash zombies and clear that out. Then you go back and do your own thing with your friends. And I remember the weapons being awesome. Everything was fun. Everything ran really good. He was really concerned about this legal problem that Deep Silver has to deal with. And he says this will be the downfall of Dead Island 2 and what will cause this major delay. And I said, well, my prediction is holiday 2017. He goes, man, I hope so. We may not see this game for a long, long time. So if you're really concerned and if you're really hyped and excited about playing Dead Island 2, if you still care about it, I would really urge you, after you're done watching this video, go to Twitter, go to Deep Silver, and go to Sumo Digital on their Twitter, send them a message, get them talking. Because when you look on their Twitter feed, there are very few tweets asking about Dead Island 2. I don't know if they're deleting tweets, if they're holding them and not releasing them. For some of the response I get on these videos about Dead Island 2, I think it would be worth it for us to get on there, send out some tweets, get the interest going, get them to talk, get them to say something. I think eventually they just need to step up and tell us what's going on. And Deep Silver, I think it's their responsibility to reach out to someone like IGN or the gaming media and just say, here's where we're at with the game. We're dealing with some legalities. We're working on it. We really want to get this game out as soon as possible. We feel like it's just about ready for you guys. We want to show something at E3. And if that's really how they feel, and I think they are ready to show us something, I think if they feel that way, they should step up and just tell us, hey, it's a little rocky right now, but we're so close. Thank you for supporting the game. So anyway, this is Colteastwood. Let me know what you think in the comments. Appreciate you watching the video. Give it a thumbs up if you think this is a good idea. If you want to push this campaign for Dead Island 2, I can't wait. I think it's campy and crappy, but I love it. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you soon.